Cause I'm a what? Okay. Good morning, y'all. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, marvelous day. Honestly, I low key like just for like a shout out. We're saying beautiful, marvelous day. As I can't take the whole like I cannot just take her slogan, so I'm gonna add beautiful, but it really is a tribute to Bambi because oh my god, she'll be back. Okay, stop lying. She'll be back. And we always love um true authentic teen Bambi, okay? So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's Ani's world. We're back. We're here. We're ready for more advanced alien like um futuristic advanced conversation. So today we're talking about originality. And this is going to be like one of the most interesting topics and most favorite topics for me because originality is like the most important thing to everything that I do. And everything that you do or you relate to, you should want to be original about it. And like even through inspiration, you should never be copy pasting anything or anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about originality and the importance of it, right? Because one thing is that like you can't mimic something that's not you. And I see like a lot of people always like it's okay to be inspired. I think inspiration and totally like, trying to steal an idea is two different things. But a lot of people, especially if you're from like a smaller city or state, you guys don't understand the power of originality. You know what I'm saying? And just how amazing it is to just be original and be yourself and how far that can actually get you. And okay, I want to do examples of this because some people copy other people because they find them more interesting or more alluring. Someone might have a more interesting personality to you, right? But you may be really good at this one thing, right? For example, uh, I'm trying to think. Sorry. Okay, so like for example, like there's a lot of great YouTubers, but we always know like a couple of our main gossip channels, our conspiracy theory channels, um, our level up channels, advice channels, right? Everyone has a specific niche, is what you call it, right? So I feel like you have to evaluate this throughout yourself too. Like evaluate your niche so that you're not like constantly copying people. A lot of people always try to copy people and they get mad when they don't get the same results. And I think that's like the worst part about copying someone is not you're not going to get the result that you're looking for, right? Cuz like you are attracted to authenticity. You're attracted to the authenticity from that person that you're watching, that you're being inspired from. So it's so much better to like I like to look at it like, look at this person being themselves and being so original. One, I like to acknowledge people who are themselves and are original because I want to bring more representation of that in my life, right? So if I find Shira Seven super inspiring, I'm telling people I'm inspired by that woman because I relate to her. Everything that she says is fact checked by me because I've already studied it since I was a little girl, and her ideologies is very healthy, right? Now, through doing something like this, you can attract more people like that. Instead of like going and just like copying someone, that kind of attracts like a very low vibrational type of energy. It honestly attracts more lack. So you might have this one person that you might be looking up to and be inspired by, and then you're copying them, and then like it's gonna cause more flies to come around instead of like more original, authentic people because you're not being yourself. It's just like now everyone around you is trying to like bite off of it and make it into like a trend. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making your own trend. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I just truly feel as though some people would do better acknowledging people that they're inspired by so that they can be inspired by more people like that instead of copying people that they're inspired by and then bringing it around people who don't inspire them. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly why like there's a lot of inauthenticity going on, right? Where people will act like they are compassionate people. That's not who you are. And that's okay. But it's annoying and it becomes fake and repetitive when everyone is acting like a compassionate, well-rounded, love like a person who's like, oh, I'm high frequency, good energy and love and prosperity, peace in my life coming from within, without. Not everybody is that. And I think, like, for example, someone like Kane, for example, even though a lot of people don't like her, that's her. At least shit. She don't even know herself. And she'll get up on the internet and tell you, I don't even know myself, y'all. I'm trying to figure out which personality I am. I've been copy and pasting personalities trying to figure out who the fuck I am. And that's why she makes so much money. Cause that's really her. You know what I'm saying? That's really her. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I would rather people be them than not be them. I don't want someone faking a whole spiritual path when they're not really spiritual. And I think a lot of people don't understand that when you're copying people. Oh, and thank you so much, Damison. I totally meant to acknowledge you. I really appreciate you for commenting. Hi, everybody. Um, People don't realize that, like, especially when it comes to something like content creation, anything that has to do with putting yourself out there, anything that has to do with betting on yourself, you're going to need to truly bet on yourself. You can't bet on somebody else's personality. You can't bet on somebody else's morals or characteristics or the way that they carry themselves. You have to bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you are not happy with yourself, it's time for you to do some work and find the groundwork so you can figure out where you can be happy at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are getting up and um they want to fake being spiritual. Like, for example, and I don't want to start no beef, but I was watching the guy wrestle and Shira. And immediately I'm a Libra. I pick up on energy easily. I'm like, Russell's a fake. You know what I'm saying? And he probably paid Shira. That was probably a business move on her end to promote his new YouTube channel that he's gonna start doing, right? But he's getting up on here and he's supposedly like teaching women how to get money from men, how to be gold diggers, right? And he is clearly a pretty wealthy man, or at least well off. But the thing about it is that those aren't any of his ideologies or views. He just seen that women are really great support systems and that's why he did it. You know what I'm saying? And you can always tell by the respect that the person gets, right? So while they're on live, like Cher's getting all this respect and admiration and flowers from people that she's truly inspired because she is a true, authentic person and soul. And that's why I support her. And I will always say I'm inspired by her. And, she's a huge reason why I was able to find a direction for my channel. You know what I'm saying? Because this channel's been here and I've been posting. I've never had a quite direction and now I do. So shout out to Shira. And while she was up there, everyone's doing exactly what I'm doing now. Being authentic, telling how she like just genuinely inspired them, right? And, Russell's up there, and although he's entertaining, although he's funny, you know what I'm saying? He's not authentic. That man don't know how to teach. Like he might have like a few little truths here and there. He is a well-off man who I'm sure knows how to spend money on a lady, but that man ain't no real. He ain't nobody's sugar daddy. He's a young guy. Let's start there. He's a young wealthy guy, so he can't really teach anything about anything because he ain't that type. You know what I'm saying? Like he's more of like a, do you want to go get your nails done with me and go shopping with me? Like he's young. He's in his soft girl era. You know what I'm saying? Like, but because he decided to push a whole dish that's inauthentic to who he actually is, it shows. And it shows in the fact that he's a joke and Cher is actually an inspiration. And this is all no shade, all tea. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people should acknowledge stuff like that. Like Cher's work is so authentic that people can just like go up and be like, wow, you helped me with this, you did this. And even Russell's on live, like, wow, you inspire a lot of people. He doesn't do that. Not one comment said that shit. He's entertainment. And that's it. And that's okay. He's entertainment. Cher is the real deal. So I just think like I look at that a lot with people too, right? So if you're gonna copy and paste someone else's like personality, swag, morality, right? You need to acknowledge the fact that it's not yours. And people are gonna be able to tell it's not yours. You're not gonna be able to inspire anybody by it. People might find you entertaining, people might say you're pretty, people might call you a baddie. But they will not give you the respect and admiration that they're going to give the person that you copied. And this is even goes for me in real life, right? And I had to learn this through myself that people are going to copy me and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to get the same level of respect as me. And I noticed that like even with me, people can take it to hell if they wanted to. Like y'all think people took it to hell over me. People haven't taken it to hell over me. But the reason why they don't is because every like most people have a certain level of respect for me. You know what I'm saying? Um That's why certain things as messy as I used to be in the past, as fucked up as my life used to be, all the mistakes that I made, all the people that I shouldn't have entertained with that I did, certain people don't say certain shit. They just don't. You could talk this, you could talk this, you can troll, you could do that, but people don't say certain shit to me. And it's just like a level of respect that they have for me. Even like again, this is why I talk about like when it comes to being authentic, like you might not instantly be received correctly, right? Like perceived correctly. Some people might perceive you wrong, but eventually you're going to be perceived correctly. And like I just remember in the beginning with like all my favorite influencers, they get the most hate. Bambi in the beginning of her here and of her career got the most hate. Bretman Rock in the beginning of his career got the most hate. Shira Seven in the beginning of her career got the most hate. Um Nicki Minaj gets a lot of hate. Cardi B got a lot of hate. And now everybody loves her over Nicki Minaj. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I mean when I say like it's okay if people hate you at first. People are gonna love to hate you at one point. And then it's like Cher literally went from being like the internet clown to like that woman has respect from people and like little by little I can relate to these things. So I started to be acceptant with the fact that people are gonna copy me, but they're not gonna get the same results. That you might be a baddie, you can be a money getter, you can look cute, but you're not respected the way that I'm respected. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like respect in real life. I'm talking about getting your flowers in real life, people coming up to you, getting acknowledged, having fans in real fucking life. Not just like fans, fuck fans, because everybody has fans. Having supporters in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like people really like, what's she doing? I need to watch her because she gets me in the right mindset. Um, I need to watch her because she inspires me to push myself and try to pursue my dreams. At least she inspires me to try. Do you know how beautiful it is for a woman like me to inspire people to try? That's why it's like you can copy people as much as you want. You can copy me as much as you want. But you have to stay it's not going to work. You have whatever you do, whatever niche you do has to stay authentic to you. The reason why a lot of people like E. Kane is because she's authentic. Whether you like it what she's saying or not. You know what I'm saying? The same reason why people like Summer from Baddies, although she has said the most gruesome, offensive, disrespectful, ignorant things. She's herself. That's why she has a fan base. It's not because she's a good person. You don't have to be a good person to be supported or respected. Do you guys not realize that? Why don't y'all realize that? You know what I'm saying? I just happen to sadly be a pretty good person. But you don't have to be. I enjoy it's in my blood. It's just a part of me to be a pretty well-rounded, decent person, but I also know how not to be. And I have not been before at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I just know what's for me and what's not for me. But not everyone needs to be like me. Not everybody needs to be spiritual. Not everybody needs to be super duper intelligent. Not everybody needs to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I really feel like it's okay. I do. I really do, you know? Um, and people will like you a lot more if you're just yourself. Literally. Just be yourself. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be a good person for to be liked. Are you fucking shitting me? Thank you. Like, do you know how many villains people love? Like Tiffany New York. I love New York. I love New York. Are you on drugs now? Thank you so much. Yeah. I have a lot more piercings than this. I plan to get more. Am I when was I ever on drugs? I've never been a drug addict my entire life of living. Um, I've struggled a little bit with alcohol and I stopped that years ago. I've never been addicted to any drug. I've been young and turned, but I've never been on drugs. Rude awakening. You know what's so funny? I know a lot of people assume because I'm always up and I have so much energy, or that through whatever you heard through the grapevine or one experience, like for example, like this generation, some people like to pop perks or do Molly. You know what I'm saying? Some people do party drugs, for example, when they're in a party environment. So some people assume that because they party do one time that they're a drug addict or that that's their lifestyle, when really someone might pop a Molly like every 6 months. Does that make them a drug addict? Or does that mean that they're just like having fun? Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, put more piercings is gonna help you get a job. Baby, I don't work. I love when y'all always bring up jobs. Like, do y'all have nothing better to do but get a job? Do you know how to create something? Do you know how to create a source of income so that you don't have to go to work? Like, why is a job like I get it. In this economy, when you're all down on hope and faith and belief and money, a job is what you need. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need no job. If I'm having a job, no shade, it's gonna be like a real job. Like and when I mean a real job, I mean like I need to be able to get booked. I don't need no one telling me to come in at this time and leave at this time. No, I don't want that. Yeah, so I look unemployed. What is up with like where? My skin that's glowing, my my 600 and $700 hair that's like flowing down my back, my entirely furnished room. Like what? The $1,200 rent on my neck. Like what? Like what about me looks like I need a job? Like I'm gonna do my nails today. Like next. Like next. Um, I'm confused. What about me looks like my entire house is furnished? I'm not triggered. I actually enjoy responding to these type of things because it just it always proves my point more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go drive to run some errands, like in my paid off car. You know what I'm saying? I have my own money. Nobody else has my money. What do you mean? All the money that I get is mine. What? How do you get money? I get paid from being a professional gold digger and doing massages. I also have a few clients that I've already been practicing like my waxes and facials on and stuff like that. I get booked. I've been booked a lot. I used to be a dancer before I stopped. So, I was booked for like music videos, dances. Yeah. Um, thank you. Yeah. I mean, facials, yeah. I mean, I go to one of the best schools in Massachusetts for esthetician work, you guys. I literally go to one of the best schools in Mass. What are you talking about? I don't go to Jupiter. No shade. If you did, Jupiter is a great school, but it's not the best school in Massachusetts. I also live in Boston where we have the best education. um, I'm not yet, soon. Guys, I'm only 22. I'm really young, so soon, you know what I mean? Definitely looking to have my own location, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, before I have my own location, I will be out of a shop first, you know? Just to get the experience and clientele out the way. Everyone has to you have to do the baby steps. You don't wanna ever wanna, like, jump. I would never wanna just, like, go from being a student to owning a shop. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? That's unrealistic, and I would fail. But yeah, guys, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I just think it's all about like believing in yourself. I mean, I will make money doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to braid. I clean as well when I need to. Like I just make money how I get money. Like if someone asks me to clean, I'm gonna clean for them. You know what I'm saying? If someone asks me to wash their car, I'm going to wash their car for them. You know what I'm saying? Like how much you giving me? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Love is love. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to New York. Thank you so much, Andre. Andre, Audrey, Adrian. I got it. So yeah, guys. Again, being authentic is just like, and a part of being authentic is really owning yourself. Nobody else can own you, and that's why like I like to respond to the trolls honestly, because a lot of the time the trolls just prove my point that I'm a very well-rounded, inspiring, knowledgeable girl. No, I'm in trade school. So that's why I do respond to the trolls. Um, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And even when he was talking about money, like, and that's why you should definitely subscribe to the channel, because you're right, it's not just about money. Money is not going to do everything that you need it to do for you. It's barely even that real. But at the end of the day, you know, everyone's always going to judge you for whatever you do. It doesn't matter. Just do you. And as long as it gets you paid and it takes care of you and it makes you a well-rounded person and allows you to prosper in life, keep doing it. It doesn't fucking matter what other people say. But, you know, like, educating yourself and working on yourself and pouring into yourself is like more important than getting money. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do that before you get money. And actually believe that you should pour into yourself, work on yourself, your self confidence, before you just think about getting a whole lump sum of cash. Because there's people who have so much money, like consistently, who have no type of self security. Oh, no, no, no. Money is 100% important. The heck you mean? I would never say it. You're not hearing what I'm saying? I put money before everything. I put money like what? The only thing money's not before is like my health, my baby. That's it. I'm doing what's best for me, and that's outside of money. That's why I say it's bigger than money. You got to do what's best for you outside of money too, because some people know how to money is their priority, but they're robbing stores. You're going to jail. Money can't like what's you get what I'm saying? You have to not have a lack mindset. You want to be able to get money and keep it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to like go rob a store, have hella money, and then go to jail. That's that insecurity in yourself. That's that instability in yourself. Because if you were a little bit more stable, you would have probably opened your mouth and used a bit more game before you robbed a store. You know what I'm saying? I should do that. That is insane. Using the Bible as toilet paper is insane. I'm not even a Christian. I don't even believe in any of that stuff, but that's disrespectful. I would never say something like that. People, you have to understand that some people really hold tight that shit dear to their heart. Like you should never say stuff like that. You know what? I'm done. I'm about to get off live. Gosh, you guys are like getting too much in here. What are y'all talking about? What the heck are y'all talking about? Pause, for real. Like, what? What? Thank you. Um, I don't know. The occults are still considered like religious practice, but I'm into the occults. I don't study any mainstream like religion or anything. I don't have a problem like with Christians at all. I just know that it leaves you in like a very vulnerable space to believe in things outside of yourself sometimes. But I respect Christians and I respect everybody's belief. And I never want to like disrespect anyone if that's what gives you faith. But like, for example, I'm only saying this because like one time, I had a client that I would always massage, and I was gonna tell him the last time that everything's okay and he just needs to believe in himself. But every time I would get into like this specific area, I can feel like an immense amount of like stress and worry and like burden. And one day I was like, it's like I felt it again. I was like, I have to say, I'm like, it's okay. You know that, right? Like everything's gonna be okay. You just have to believe in yourself. Like that's really all you have to do. He's like, huh? He's like, I do believe in myself. I'm like, I know you do, but like really, like you have to really do it. You know what I'm saying? Not just I do. No, do it. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I just remember, like, he instantly got, like, super superstition, like, now he's asking me, "Am I a witch?" I'm like, "Wait, all I said was believe in yourself. All I said, you got this and believe in yourself. I gave you words of wisdom and hope. What the fuck? Hold on, wait a minute." You know what I'm saying? I consider myself more of a folklore than a witch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about Jewish people, she definitely got a problem with Christians, okay? And, like, basically, like, he got into the spirit defense, and I just told him, I said, "Well," he's like, "Well, I wanna teach you about Christ." And I'm like, "Well, no offense, baby." He's like, "Maybe we could talk about it sometimes." I'm like, "Baby, no offense. I'm not interested, in the Bible. I respect you for offering it to me, but that's not my interest. So it wouldn't make much sense for you to teach me anything about it because 'cause I'm not interested." And like, basically he wanted to have like he didn't just want to teach me about it, he wanted to converse with me. He's like, "Oh, I want to pick your brain apart." So you really, what you're saying right now is you want to learn from me, but you're trying to make it seem like I'm learning from you, and I don't want to know anything about Christianity. No shade. I've studied so much history and I've had to experience my own things, but again, everybody's perspective in life is different. I don't have anything against Christians because I feel like some people, like the same way I've had like real awakening stories with spirituality and life and alchemy and the occult, is the same way someone's had that experience with God, with the church, with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally seen this video. It was like a woman, she was sleeping in a car and the headlights of another vehicle came on, which is the only reason why she moved, and a bullet flew past her head. I give me chills. Flew past her head where she was laying. You know what I'm saying? A bullet flew past her head that she was just there. And that would have been her head. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that saying, no weapon formed against me will prosper. And this is why I talk about like when people think I have an issue with Christians, no, I don't. If I don't, I'll never be a Christian, but if I want to believe in God, every once in a while I do. When I feel like certain things are too much for me alone to carry, because I do believe in myself. But I also know that if there is an entity out there who's telling me to give it to him, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm not about to carry all this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? And anyone who knows me like from my TikTok knows that I went through a really traumatic experience last year. So it caused me to have to not just carry all this by myself. So yeah, sometimes I do believe in God when it benefits me. And I just talked about this before where I said like what benefits you is what's most important. Most of the time, worshiping myself and worshiping my life and worshiping like myself as like an ultra entity is what works for me. But when that doesn't, and when the burden is too heavy, I do give it to God. So in that moment, I don't always believe in God, but in that moment, I do. So I don't have anything up against Christians. I don't feel no type of way about Christians. I just know that sometimes that ideology of being stuck to go to somebody else to get all your answers, when really you're supposed to have a relationship with God. And if you're made in his image, he's supposed to be living inside of you. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have this relationship living throughout you, your energy field. So you shouldn't always have the need to go to a man-made book or go to a man-made church to get any type of answers about who you are, your decisions, any of that. You know what I'm saying? I said I use God when it benefits me. I just use things when it benefits me. I'm not a Christian. I don't praise him either. I don't praise him. No, I don't praise things outside of myself. I feel like any piece of God that is meant for me to praise is within me, because he said it literally, like, they will tell you a truth with a lie. If someone's made in your image, right? If you're made in someone's image, that means you're supposed to be made up of particles of God already. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't have to go and praise God like this. You should be able to look in the mirror and praise God. He's supposed to be inside of you if you really a Christian. But that's why I don't really go with the Christian ideologies, because sometimes it keeps people's minds stuck in a smaller box than it's actually supposed to be in. You sound delusional as hell. My queen. Just read Bible only. God white and jacked. Blessings to you, lovely. Wait till you God's serve. Blah 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 blah. Strange outlook. My queen. I am a queen. Thank you. But no, I don't spread any word of worshiping anything outside of yourself. I want people to believe in their self. But you know, you start saying stuff like that, they'll say you're a witch. Um, but yeah, no, I don't worship anything outside of myself. My experience is like just like that woman experience was the one who I told you about, who the bullet missed her head by like a couple inches and her head was about to literally take that bullet. The same way I thought about her and weapons formed against her did not prosper, right? That's a Christian woman. That's what she identifies with. For me, my experience and my spirituality has been rooted through like more universal experience, more things that you can only see with your eyes closed. I found my most knowledge in thinking outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? I found my most peace in nature, the sun, myself. I think for me, like, I gave birth to a child, so after that, like, no one's gonna tell me like who a creator is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really easy to manipulate. So it would be really hard for you to tell me that life forms come from a man's ribs and I just gave my entire life force and almost died to give life on earth. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. So for me in my spiritual journey, that was my confirmation that I am God. You know what I'm saying? When I pushed a whole heart and brain and lungs, a whole human being who will affect millions, um, and when he looks for answers, when he looks for nurturing, when he looks for love, when he looks for nourishment, it will be from me. And through that, I realized that I was God, because I would have to uphold myself to the highest image in order to raise a well rounded human being. If I praise anything outside of myself, how will I give to this life? If I'm not feeding my life force, how can I continue to grow this life? So, from my perspective, woman is God, which is the same reason why we carry children for 9 months. Nine equals completion. That's the symbol of nine. Once I became a mother, which is why a lot of women who become mothers become complete whole women. They become totally different than what they once were. It's that 9 month of completion. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, even like when you do math, look at what nine does in math. Yeah, look at how nine works in math too. Nine is a very cool number. All women are God, yes. Women are goddess. Women are goddess, absolutely. I mean, they said that it was banned, but the thing about man is that you can Google this right now, is that well, it sounds like a lot of black men in my comments, but we gonna go with all men. First, starting with my black men, you guys make up 98% of the prison system. Men are, and this is not black men, all men. Men are more likely to commit heinous crimes like R word, um, like physical essay, all that type of stuff. They are more likely to do these crimes. They are more dangerous. They are also more dumb. Um, they are also the least educated. Actually, black women are leading in education behind Asian women, although we are black and a woman. Um, Women are naturally, yes, God. We naturally, like, even think about it. Like when guys like to like play games, you guys like playing games that frustrate you and make you aggressive. When women like to have fun, we like to do relaxing things. We want to go to the spa. We want to go out to eat. We want to do our makeup. We like getting our hair done, our nails done. Those things don't stress us out and frustrate us, right? We're not like screaming at something, you know? Men naturally are just barbaric in nature. There's nothing godlike about them. But if a man can, um, remember what he came from, he can remember himself. I'm 22. Thank you so much for calling me pretty. You know what's so funny? People be like, "Oh, well, if you're God, da da da." Well, if you're God, that you're praising outside of yourself is so real, tell him to save the world. Tell him to stop letting them traffic the children. Tell them to stop allowing them to poison our food and feed us bioengineered lab grown food. If that man is so real, tell him to stop allowing people to go hungry. If that man is so real, tell him to stop allowing the most evil people in the world to have money and have power. If that man is real. But see, the God in me is very real. So I just create my own reality. You know what's funny too? Like y'all gonna see in them type of day and ages and stuff, they gonna do a lot of fake stuff. I swear. I swear they are. As Christians are very gullible, no shade. Like I've seen people that I can look in their eyes and I know they're not Christian because I'm not Christian. They'll get up on platforms, be like, "I'm Christian, y'all. Y'all be eating it up." They could put a projector of a man in the sky right now. Y'all gonna be like, "Jesus is here." Nigga, it's a green screen. It's a very gullible society. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from starters, it's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe in Christianity. I'm just gonna bring it down to history because I got time to play with y'all, right? In every book that you read, it always says 3000 BC. So what was 3000 years before Christ? And I said this when I was a child. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Well, 3,000 years before Christ, there was a whole civilization. There was the Atlantis Ocean, that civilization. There was the Egyptians, which they copied a lot of these ideologies that they have now from and turned it into flesh. Um, but when you think about it like that, that means that Christianity is a new religion, right? Now, this goes back into why when we were slaves and they told us that we couldn't speak our own language. And then they gave us the English language, and then they gave us a Bible. They didn't allow us to read or write, but they allowed us to read a Bible. And it seems like everything rooted in that Bible is rooted in fear, right? If you do this, you're going to go to hell. If you do this, you're going to go here. If you do this, you're evil. If you do this, you're never going to get accepted into the gates of heaven. So everybody doesn't do shit because they think that they're going to go to hell, right? Meanwhile, there's people right now, we're in real time, running the entire world who have been doing this and passing it down to generation to generation to generation to generation. They have literally be created generational wealth to create from creating fear in your mind that you're going to go to hell, right? So while they do everything that they tell you that they're gonna do, that they tell you you're gonna go to hell for, plus more, on top of the Epstein files that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? They get totally rich while you stay in this moralized box of nothing. Whole time you are a lot of times turning a blind eye to things that are actually wrong, not speaking up for what's right. Not There's just a thousand reasons why I don't want to believe in it. It just historically, factually is wrong. Like it's wrong. It's not right. There's nothing right about that book. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you pay attention to what I said earlier, I said I'm not Christian. I don't believe in anything Christianity. What I do believe is God, and I believe that if there is a God, which I believe God is love, um, now, this frequency, we say he, but it's a frequency, right? And that's why it's all through us. Angels come, people come, they give you messages, da da da, because God is everywhere. That's why they say God is everywhere, right? So, whatever this entity is, he could take this energy that I can't handle. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a girl, a woman, it's really a frequency. That's really what God is. God is a frequency. You know what I'm saying? Because frequency, hell is also a frequency. We got hell on earth. We got heaven on earth. We got hell on earth. It's all frequency. If you take everything so literal, you will be effed up in life. You have to learn how to decode and code information that they give you. Y'all just be reading stuff and taking it very literally. Anyway, I don't take any medication. Oh my god. I take prenatals right now. Really? I take prenatals and allergy pills. Mhm. Okay. Right, right, right. So that doesn't even make sense. This is what I mean. So a lot of the problem are caused by human choices, and God gave you free will. So technically, that was his choice. Whatever. Whatever. The shit y'all be saying don't make no sense to me. He gave you free will. Whatever. He gave you free will to he gave people accordingly to the Bible. This is I'm just going based off what they said because they said they gave you free will. So he also gave them free will to grape children. Anyway. Anyway. I hope you guys have a marvelous, wonderful day, and I hope you believe in yourself. If it's like anything, if you're gonna do anything today, just believe in yourself. You are controlled, you idiot. He said if he didn't give us a choice, then we would be controlled. You are. Free you. Anyway, it's Annie's world. You've been up here for so long. And I'm not and I know like I have Christians on my channel who are just like me, who just like understand different ideologies. You know what I'm saying? I know that not all Christians are like insane. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to point out to the fact, right, that if you're truly a Christian, right, you shouldn't be on this channel. When I say if you're this type of Christian who just wants to preach all day long, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here, you know? You shouldn't be here. You should be worshiping God, but instead you're here, um, giving me your energy, you know? It's it's not really like if you believe in God, that's what you should be practicing right now. But instead, you letting me get all up in your head. You letting me get all up in your head. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that like women carry eggs and my grandmother did, my mama did, her mama did, and every single human life here came from a woman, so It is what it is. The first form of food that you ever got was from a woman. Yeah. You've never was able to get any nourishment from your father. You know what I'm saying? Your father didn't carry you inside of him since he was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? The eggs that women carry inside of them have been there, passed down for generations. That's why we're so divine and we have so much like deep intuition and stuff. That's why we're so knowledgeable because we literally store information down generation to generation to generation. It's really beautiful. And even babies that we never will birth, we will always carry. That's a beautiful fucking thing. It's very amazing. Very amazing. Women are amazing things, you know? Women are just the most beautiful, divine things ever to be created. We're like flowers, you know what I mean? Feminine rage is beautiful. Um, it's just everything about a woman is like so divine and just gorgeous. Everything about her, from head to toe. Women are just goddesses. Actually, it's so funny. So back to the history class, right? So 3,000 years before Christ, back in Egyptian times, women were worshipped like goddesses. Um, so the men actually used to wear like wigs back then, and that was a sign that they had like a certain amount of knowledge, feminine knowledge. And yeah, we were like, honestly, if you look at history, once upon a time, women were worshipped all throughout history. It seems just recently that stopped happening, and we see where that went. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, because, because, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this because I know. I put so much love into creating my child here on earth, you know what I'm saying? So women have access to that thing that you can only see when you close your eyes, which is God, the divine spirit, the frequency, that black matter energy. So, and we have our vaginas are like portals. That's why it can create a human life. You know what I'm saying? And that's why even though we might never birth a human life, that's why even women who can't have kids are still amazing women because they carry the eggs and they still have access to that God frequency, to that divine frequency. So woman is the closest thing to God here on earth. And I feel like God in other dimensions is probably like so much bigger than like this physical form, right? But here on earth, woman is the closest thing to God and probably whatever the fuck is in the ocean too. um I mean, yeah, a portal that everyone passes through. You guys should be thankful that women let you into their portals. I mean, you come from a woman, you get pushed out of a woman, and then you spend your entire life trying to get right back into one. I mean, how can you try to put that down? Like, you need to worship that. Like, the slut shaming needs to stop. Do you want to take a vagina or something? What's wrong with you? Okay. No, I'm not diagnosed with bipolar. I don't know what that is. I used to read cards. I don't read cards anymore. I'm not putting that down. I think all humans are equally capable. I don't know about that. Satan has a firm grip on you. Who is Satan? Who the fuck is that? Anyway, bro, what? Damn, you got white ears. My wig. I'm not wearing a wig. You my dream G. That explains everything. Are you American? I am. It's Santa for dyslexics. You're funny. You're really funny. I don't know like what Satan is. I've never seen Satan. I've seen people like who have really low frequencies, who have lost hope, who do like drugs and stuff like that, who end up out on the street. I know people who like felt like the only way to get anything out of life is to like steal and lie and take from people or take from the vulnerable. I know those type of people. I don't know anybody. I've never met Satan. I've never met that. I've met people who lost all type of hope, faith, and belief, but I've never met Satan. So do you like my thing with Christians be like, this is why I say you guys need help. It's mental illness. Cause like no shade. You could believe in God, but this is mental illness. Like, so being a Christian supposedly means that you're saved. Meanwhile, there are literally Christians who live unrighteously. Are they saved because they're Christian? like, if there's Christians out there who don't take care of their kids and leave their kid out on the street, there's Christians out there who are selling drugs and barely taking care of their kids. If there's Christians out there who I don't know, hit women and I live a much more healthier life. I'm a much more well-rounded person. I'm actually a good decent person. Does that mean that they're not going to go to hell because they're Christian and I am? Is that what you guys are being taught? That's horrible. That's mental illness. You guys need help. That's horrible. That's satanic. Like what does like that's horrible. That's an occult. If you like that's the Lord. Christianity isn't a cult. It's just like it's people in a cult and they don't realize they're in a cult. Cause what the fuck? That made no sense. Christians are so funny. Christians have mental illness. I know I heard people say like girls who have septums hate men. I hate like R word men and stuff like that. But I don't really care about men that much to hate the normal ones. Of course, I don't like people who touch kids and stuff. No, I'm from Boston. My other socials are in my YouTube bio. Um yeah, but the stuff that comes out of Christians' mouth is very worrisome to me sometimes. And like even like the way Christians like they say they don't believe in spells and then they speak like spells over people. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, you're poor. Oh, you're evil. Oh, you're satanic. Oh, you trying to put spells on people with them words? Like, and if you're Christian, shouldn't you be focusing on something more positive? Like, you're supposed to be spreading the word of God and love, but you don't worship love. Remember earlier, y'all, when I said God is love? Y'all, every time I respond to the hate comments, I swear to God, I get another like on this live. This shit is good. I need to respond more to you guys because I got a rebuttal for everything that you say. See, he just a silly little guy. No, literally. Yeah, because what? Like I'm Christian. God is the only one with grace and you're not nobody's deserving of God's grace. Nobody's deserving of grace. And then like I'm Christian. Like you need to spread the word of hate. so that anybody who doesn't agree with you, you can speak ill over them and be hateful and evil, because that's what Christians do. Like, I don't want to be that. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Would put a ring on you and be thank you, baby. You know, I just think like if a religion makes you do that, I don't want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of something that makes sense. And if I don't agree, like even this, I work with this on myself all the time, dude. Like, do you know how much shit I see all the time that I don't agree with morally? And I'm like, oh, I need to go on YouTube, make a live. I need to go work on myself. I need to go spread a more positive word because that's negative as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I notice Christians don't do that. Most of them don't do that. Um, I don't even know what they're doing. I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be totally authentic right now. I don't know exactly what they be trying to convey because you want to give people hope, faith, and belief in order to believe in whatever you practice. But whatever you're practicing is not giving that to you, and you're not spreading that out to other people. You know what I'm saying? If you're being mean, hateful, and sitting up on a live for an hour, damn near, talking weird about somebody, that's whatever you're worshiping is not good. It's not. It shouldn't make you do that. Or you're doing it wrong probably. Cuz like I know there's probably like so many Christians like and that's why I say I know that not all of them are like that who are so embarrassed by you guys' behavior because they probably really believe in like what they're practicing and they really believe that it's fueling them with positive energy and then there's 222 by the way and then there's people like you who will use God and to spread hate to somebody and be mean. Like that's disgusting. And I feel so bad for people who are Christian and who are not like that and have to share the community with you. I feel bad. My name's Ani. I'm from Boston. I have a doppelganger. You're so funny. No, don't say that. I never said I've never seen Faith. Y'all just be saying anything. All my channel is about is believing in yourself. I'm past faith. I believe. Like, I believe in myself. I'm so far past faith. Rosa Parks was an actress. Welcome to history class. Mine is a bit. Oh my goodness. A paid actor? Oh my goodness. What a beautiful girl. No, you've never seen me in Chicago. He said, I swear to God. I'm sorry. Oh my God. No way. You did not. Stop being a fucking lying whore. Ooh, excuse my language. Stop. Stop swearing at me. Wait, chill. Jake, you didn't donate to me. Stop lying. Jake, did you really do that? Or are you lying? Are you playing with me? Are you lying, Jake? Are you lying, Jake? Yo, oh my God. I thought like making this chill, I would like me. Well, this is actually a good sign though, because when I started to get a lot of trolls on my TikTok was right before I went super viral. So this is a good sign. The more trolls, the better. No job. Wait, y'all remember back in the early 2000s when we all used to go like this? Wait, y'all. And then this one too. Oh, 'cause, 'cause they like, everywhere I go, people are always like the first thing they say is, "Oh, here, they said something about my piercings. Oh, good, good, get more piercings, you're gonna get a job," or like, something, "Oh, you need like, you should get a job." I'm like, "Haven't had a job in years. The fuck are you talking about?" Like, yes, I'm a man. I'm just saying anything now. Do I wear heels? Yeah. Distinct pictures? Wait, yo, wait. Wait, because I was big on those. Wait. No, because we about to really go in the bathroom with it. Stop playing. Yeah, I'm playing. I'm supposed to be getting ready to go. I'm about to get off this live. I'm playing too much. Look. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I fucking love the early 2000s. Or like, bro, like, okay. So my daddy back in the day was a dealer. And like those dealers, like bring those back. You know, these ones, all they do is could destroy the community and give kids drugs. See what I'm saying? Them guys back in the day, he was giving kids the money for their haircut and ice cream. Stop playing, okay? They might help somebody's mama put their son in karate class. Like, stop playing. Bring it back. When the men was just you know, us women, we made some mistakes, but really, no, we didn't. If I feel like the way men are always attacking women for the mistakes that we've made over the year is really all rooted in sex, which is all rooted in capitalism. Literally, all this is rooted in money. And if you want to be real, if you men would get some money, you would see less girls on OnlyFans. If you men would stop being so sexually deviant, you wouldn't have to deal with so many sexually deviant girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your wife got on OnlyFans because you couldn't make the rent and you wanted her to work 40 hours a week. And that's kind of what she married you for, protection, love, to be provided for. You know what I'm saying? I just think that no, we're not perfect. Yes, we made some mistakes over the years, but we weren't the founders of these problems. We didn't up the prices and we never started capitalism to this point. We didn't even want to exploit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like Nicki Minaj back in the day talks about how she got a BBL to compete with video vixens because men kept taking away from the artists. This was a big thing back in the day. I remember this. Video vixens was getting more clout than actual artists. Girls started sexualizing themselves to create a pathway for themselves to get accepted by men, to get more money, to get more opportunities. That's not really our fault. Men at one point got to take some accountability. Supposed to be taking care of us, getting more money so that we don't have to do this type of stuff. You guys be exploiting us and then be mad when we're exploited. Like, what the hell? Oh yeah, women do prey on women. I agree with that. I damn sure agree. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like a lot of times they get those behaviors from another man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. Not a lot of men understand you're supposed to lead your women better. Exactly, because if society puts you in the role as a leader and you're leading your woman to like drink and have sex all the time and your priority is not getting this money and you calling her a gold digger when really you're I don't even know. What are you? Like you just want to?
sleep with her all day. Like, doesn't make any sense. What would I need more other than you're so funny? Yeah, I just think that men should definitely be leading women in a better direction. I agree. Like, if you cheat on your beautiful, good wife with a OnlyFans worker, and then you wonder how your wife went from your beautiful, innocent wife to an OnlyFans worker is because you showed her what you was attracted to. That's true. I agree with that. I noticed that in this matrix that they separate us on purpose. I don't know, like it seems like people who would be on the right energetic frequency with you are often like manipulated and it happens instantly. Like one day I was out at a restaurant with this guy and it was like they were coming out of nowhere. Like I would say certain things and he would really be listening, and then they would just come like, "Oh, do you need anything?" And I'm like, "Where the fuck?" And I asked him at one point, I'm like, "Where the fuck are they coming from? Like, you know they're supposed to be coming back there. Where the fuck did she come from? And how the fuck did she know what we ordered? Like, or how did she know that there was just certain things that were happening where he was like, I don't know, and I'm like, what a weird matrix. You know what I'm saying? It is a spiritual warfare, and it's like a frequency thing. Again, like it's like pulling your frequency in certain areas that it shouldn't be so that things don't align the way they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on the it's the energy, exactly. Uh, what's what's the gap in my history? The only gap is in my teeth, babe. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I don't what's the gap in history? What was the point in history where women were in power? Or last time I think men forget that we come from a generation of women who come from a generation of women who couldn't have a bank account. We come from a generation of women who come from a generation of women who couldn't have a house. We come from a generation of women who come from a generation of women who didn't have a choice to say no to their husband when it came to sex. I think like I think once we were given the opportunity to educate ourselves, I think we did pretty good. So when it comes to like, oh, it's all women, it ain't just men's fault, and women never take accountability. I think once we had the opportunity to take accountability for ourselves, we did. It's gonna take some time though. It's gonna take some unlearning because if the woman who raised me learned from a woman who couldn't have shit by herself, we got a lot of unlearning to do. Because I came from a woman who came from a woman who had no rights to live her life. You know what I'm saying? So now we have because now that woman who had no rights brainwashed a woman who had rights or who just began having rights and still her rights still didn't really matter because the laws are passed but the laws are not pushed yet. Let's be real, it takes some time for people to actually like catch on like, oh, a bitch could have a bank account, bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? It took some time. So where we had to break down a lot of systems and we did good. We read books, we educated ourselves, we held ourselves accountable. Women have held ourselves accountable in so many ways you can't imagine. Okay, we know that we could have did better, but at the same time we know that we wasn't given the opportunity to do better the way that men were given too much space and opportunity to do all this bullshit. You were given too much power to begin with. If a wife can't say that I can't sleep with you, you have way too much power. You know what I'm saying? I don't think black men were ever empowered. I think black men are afraid of white men. And I think it's deeper than like it's sad, but what I've learned is that no point of trying to wake anybody up because You can like you see it all the time. That's why it's called like spiritual warfare. Like you can try to wake people up all you want, but people are gonna do what they want to do. You can put the truth right in their face, people are gonna do what they want to do. If people are stuck in a system, a perceptual system that this is God and this is truth and this is where I go to get my information and this is who I listen to, people are never gonna be able to think for themselves. And I think that's the number one thing. Like people can't even think for themselves. People can't even eat. Like a lot of people don't have access to food that's not lab grown. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are eating bioengineered meat. They're just all messed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? They done took the COVID shot and stuff and took all these vaccines. They started off with one vaccine. Now we got like 30. You know what I'm saying? Like these people struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond like yeah, I am really grateful. I don't know what I don't if black men were not afraid of white men, black men would not be afraid of matriarchy. Patriarchy only benefits white men. Um, the way that black men talk to black women, they would never talk to a white man like that. They would never go out into society and talk to white men like that. When black men are around white men and white people, you guys put on your best face. The most ghettoest of you will shut your mouth and listen to master. You guys have a very master tendency when it comes to being around white men. I'm not gonna lie. I think these men are very afraid of afraid of white men. I think that they're afraid of being educated. I think that they're afraid of their blackness. I think they're afraid of their individuality. I think they enjoy being a slave for master, most of them. Yeah, I do. I think that music and propaganda and so many other things play a part in this. But am I saying all of them? No, I'm just saying the general. I'm saying majority. But no, not all of them. Not each individual is gonna, you know. Black men are afraid of themselves. I agree. There's a deep self-hatred that black men have, you know. That's why they were like, I mean, like I think I don't know what it is. Like for black women, we are able to like break the barriers. You know what I mean? Like we can get told all our life, like, "Oh, your black features are ugly. You're ugly." Black men go through that. It's like you broke their spirit. Now they want to date Spanish girls, mixed girls, and white girls their whole life and disrespect black women. You know what I'm saying? Or use black women for her strong black woman image. Oh, she has to help you pay the bills. Oh, she has to help you cook. She has to help you clean. Or even if she doesn't, he has to do the power game with her. So where like if he pays all your bills, he's gonna do a power dynamic with you. Black men are so afraid of themselves and they don't realize that a lot of the toxic behaviors that they have are rooted in white supremacy. My dad loved me. What the heck? Monday Swagger doesn't agree with you. I mean, I don't care if black men are attracted to me or not, to be honest. I just told you black men make up 98 of the prison system. I don't want to be with majority of them either. Thank you. I appreciate you. My dad is dead. I wear my real hair all the time. Well, women are into aesthetic and fashion, again, rooted in men because European beauty standards are worship. So, uh, probably has a lot to do with the hair that you're talking about. But like me, I think I look beautiful in my natural hair, but European beauty standards, which is propaganda and brainwashing, say that natural hair look or that you look better with a bust down. It's not just black women. All women are wearing the same hairstyle now. It's just propaganda. It's just style. Well, a black man and a white woman are 200 more likely to divorce compared to a white couple. That's why I said I don't want a black man. I don't care to have a black man. Like, if it happens, it happens. I don't care. I had braces and I took them off with scissors. I'll get them done when I feel like it. I don't really care. A lot of people like my teeth. Color shouldn't be a deal breaker. The deal breaker is that majority of that color is dangerous. However, white men and black women are 44% less likely to divorce than white people. You see what I mean? Because black man is the problem. You see how like black men who are with white women are most likely to get divorced and black women with white men are most likely to stay? Yeah, that's my point. I don't really care if black men want me. Beyond that, I personally couldn't care less. Thank you so much. My smile is beautiful. Thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you, Oliver, for pointing out statistics. I love when people like are a nerd like me and just love statistics and stuff because that's always what I'm going based off of. I'm like, let me show you right here in the statistics where it said that I'm right and you're wrong. Because the statistics say that black men are dumb and dangerous. I don't want to. I have actually. I Googled that as well already. I've already heard. I'm a nerd, guys. I've already heard about this. Yes, I already know that black men who marry white women are still likely to get a higher divorce rate. I already know this information. Believe it or not, I'm a nerd. I'm a philosopher. I'm a nerd. I don't have to Google everything. Some of us like actually just like to learn for fun, like genuinely. Um, mm, 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 mm. What's wrong with gaps? You know, like in some parts of Asia, like only in America do they like worship straight teeth. In Africa, I'm the most beautiful girl on earth. This is a sign of my teeth are a sign of beauty in Africa. You guys are obsessed with European beauty standards. That honestly, if you want to be real, without all this technology, Europeans couldn't even keep up with. You know what's funny? That's true. And that's because one, I had a tongue piercing and it literally pushed my bottom teeth out. My teeth over the years, because of me getting like piercings, I feel like my piercings messed up my teeth on top of me just not really being nice to my teeth. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to do weird shit, like just open up shit with my teeth and stuff like that. Just use my bottom teeth as a can opener, just don't give a fuck. But I enjoy my teeth now because I this is a great come up process for me. Like Cardi B's teeth didn't used to be done and she didn't have a gap. Let's just put it like that. She really needed to get that shit fixed. But she was still I mean, I don't think Cardi B was pretty, but she was a beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying? I think like it's always exciting to have something to upgrade for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Not that I would care if I didn't get my teeth done, but it's just nice to know like when you'll know when I have money when I get my teeth done. You know what I'm saying? I talked about this earlier where like imperfection is like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely beautiful. They always chasing that little girl look. That's your opinion. That's kind of true. Thank you. London. Straight up, I'm African. That's a fact. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mhm. Mhm. Why do you think that? You do realize like women have like options and choices nowadays, right? We're not just like going for whatever is going to choose us, right? You have been up here for 80 minutes, sir. You are probably the most weirdest looking miserable person ever in real life. I can just tell you look funny looking. Because nobody who looks good and has money would sit up on this live for that long talking shit. Mm. What? 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 Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Me. I just get up on live and I speak positively into you know what's so funny? Like how many people I've actually the amount I'm telling y'all, like, I've really ran it up online. Like, this is a small channel, but I've really ran it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my videos alone have a million fucking views, and that's not counting like the hundreds and thousands of other views that I have. Like, I've really ran it up. Like I've inspired so many people in real life. Like, I think everyone knows what it is. People in real life who really sometimes want to off themselves. I'm sure click my videos and are like, let's get in the paint. Let's do this. We're here another day. Let's get it. Let's be happy. Let's be grateful. um, what? Who are you? Who are you? I'm about to stop responding. I think I gave you enough of my energy. Like some people, it's so sad when you see people who really have like nothing better to do with their life. Like you don't have a book to read, nothing to pour into yourself, no project to work on, nothing. Like you don't believe in yourself, you're not trying to create anything, nothing, just hate. And that's supposed to be a straight man. Like back up. Back up. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I totally don't care. Okay, I guess. Nothing better to do with your live streaming. Don't you have a job? This is my job. Me. I am a job. I know it's mind blowing when you don't have to wait every week for a check and I can get paid it. I can get paid $500 right now, $2,000 right now. I know it's insane. Like you guys don't understand this lifestyle. I get it. Like it's too far out the matrix for you. Like I get it. Like I be at trust me, I get it. Like when y'all be at work, I be at home like in my pool, like, oh, what am I gonna do today? Like, oh, I have this beautiful pool, this beautiful car, I have money, I'm gonna go shop, I'm gonna go out to eat. Oh my God, everyone's at work. Like I get it. Trust me. I get it, dude. You don't get it. Like I get it. Like it's a hard life for me to live when everyone's just fucking at work. Like I've talked about a lot of my other sources of income and the fact that I go to one of the best schools in Massachusetts. If you were here earlier, he knows that I talked about that because he's been sitting here for a really long time talking shit. But yeah, a lot of people like I think the hate is beautiful. I remember like at one point in my life where I really didn't have shit, y'all. Like at one point in my life I was homeless, you know what I'm saying? And I remember like people used to say the same thing, the same thing. I'm not gonna block him. I love when they watch me. I love when people look at me. I'm made for this. And they said the same thing. And it was like, even when I finally went from the room to the basement, they were still talking and like still talking. And then it was like, oh, your car. And it's like, oh, I got another one, got the same one, just to let you know I'm really having my way. I'm not just going out and picking up a car. Like, nah, I'm gonna get the same mod brand, you know what I'm saying? A newer version. We're gonna upgrade the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many ways that like that effort and that work, y'all put in that work and be yourself for real. Like, don't ever let anybody bully you out of your individuality. Like, the very thing that they hate you for and that they're gonna shit on you for is the very thing that's gonna get you up. And I put that on my life. Like, I put that on my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, to go from like my experiences of a little girl of just like being so spoiled and having so much money and losing it all, I had to really remember who I was. You know what I'm saying? To get back to it. You know what I'm saying? To get everything that I lost back, I had to remember who the fuck I was. And mind you, I'm 22, so it was a lot for me to endure and go through, especially in my teenage years. And I just like that's I'm like the hate, I love it. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like when people don't hate on me, I be like, what the fuck? I need to switch something up. Where the fuck the haters go? You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. That shit feeds my ego. I swear to God. Put that on my daddy. Love it. Live for it. Love it. Like that's when the street girl in me come out. Cause what? I love hate. Hate me more. Like what? I love that. Turn me on for real. And book your massage with Ani while you at it. Like what are we talking about? I love it. I love it. I do. I'm made for it. I do. I do. I love attention because I've always naturally got a lot of attention. Like when I was younger, every school that I went to, I was always a popular girl. I was always popular. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I wasn't popular with the cool kids, like with the popular cool kids, I would literally be like I would literally be cool with, like, a couple of popular kids, and the whole fucking school would know me, like, I'm always popular, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. So, like, I'm just this is me, this is honestly me, that's why, like, I love it because it's me, part of me, like, I used to not like it, but I love that shit, I love that shit. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so advice for dating a black girl for first time, be intentional. Black girls hate men who are not intentional. Black girls hate having to give men direction. So if you can just be intentional and be thoughtful, plan something out that's going to be nice, make sure you're not inconveniencing her, make sure that you're being thoughtful. Maybe she might not have something to wear. Maybe buy her a dress before the date. You know what I'm saying? Buy her some shoes, take her shopping real quick, make sure she looks nice, pick her up. Even I mean, I would personally don't mess with guys with no car, but even if you don't have a car, get your butt on that train, go pick her up. You know what I'm saying? Give her that real luxury feeling. You gotta really like, any woman, not just a black woman. You have to like cater to them. Like. This is what your whole channel could be about for real. What? That's crazy to say that black women carry the most debt, and that's why I didn't go to college. But that's not bad debt. Debt isn't bad debt. I know a woman with student debt right now. It was like probably like 50, $60 and $1,000 in student debt, and she bought her house. That's not bad. That means you went to school. Exactly, that's silly. You act like she owes money on a car or something. That's a student. That's what happens when you go to school. That's silly.
Bye bye. Have a good day. Well, yeah, I gotta go too. I hope you guys have a really blessed, wonderful day. I've had too much fun up on here with you guys, like just reading the comments, messing with you guys. We rambled a little bit, but anyway, I wish I can sometimes when y'all be saying stupid stuff in the comments, I wish I can like get y'all up here and ask you about your life. Like, where did you go to school? How many tell me about some books you've read. What do you like to do for fun? You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you washed your ass, you know? When was your last dentist and doctor's appointment? You know what I mean? When's the last time you've been in the gym? Are you up to date on all your medication? You know, are you taking all your vitamins and stuff like that? You know? Is are your are and if you're financing anything, is it paid off? Is it almost paid off? Have you been paying these financing bills on time? Like, I have questions for you guys too. I swear to God, what's your credit score? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have these questions. Like, what school did you graduate high? Like, did you graduate high school? Do you have a diploma? Did you go to college? Did you go to trade school at least? Or did you just go get a job? All right, let me just get up on here and stop playing with y'all. Y'all got me in here playing too much for real. Because you know how people be about them jobs. You don't even got a job. You'd be like, hold on, wait, what else you got? A job? Wait, what about high school? A job? Wait, what about a job? Wait, what about your a job? Hey, did you try to open a small business? A job? Hey, did you try content creating? A job? You know, you can't tell the people with a job shit. They get up every day for that motherfucker. I hate this job. Then they complain, this job ain't gonna pay me till next Friday. Not even this Friday? Damn, they're gonna make you 14 days, not even 14, girl. 14. Like, there are more accomplishments in life than just getting a job. Go to go to trade school, go to college, go invest into your dreams. Like, do you not have a dream? Have you ever wanted to like run a store or be a content creator or be a singer or be a dancer? Do you have any dream that you want to invest into so that you can leave this job? I mean, what you gonna do? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The best thing you can do if you have a job is to invest your time into yourself. Go on these platforms. If you have a business practice, start promoting your business. Go to the stores, promote your business. Because I'm telling you, I've seen people who have worked jobs for over 20 years and got cheated out of their retirement money and only got paid off their salary for that year or like for a couple of years. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? They didn't get their full retirement plan and they worked for 20 years. Be careful with these jobs, y'all. These jobs that can be taken by AI any day, these jobs that can be shut down from COVID. Be careful, y'all. Be careful and make sure you're investing into yourself, into your dreams, and creating different sources of income and creating a life for yourself. Because you know, you have to create something that nobody can take from you. Your job can get took. Your job will most likely get took by a foreigner who's gonna do it for a lot less. Your job gonna get took by AI. You got cheap labor from immigrants. You got AI. You got online and technology doing amazing things. You need to focus on something else but a job. I don't know, invest into something. I'm not at my parents' house. I have not lived with my parents since I was fucking, like, 16 years old. Next. I've had my first apartment at 18. I live in a apartment with a pool and a gym. I don't live in a studio, but okay. I'm taking all that money and going to school. Yeah, like, I don't know. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, y'all. What do you say about my hair? What you say about my 30-inch bundles? What you say about my intriguing hair? What you say? That's that intriguing, okay? What wait. What you say? What you say? What what you say? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm silly, y'all. I'm just being silly, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, it's my first time doing straight hair this long, especially. I'm thinking about relaxing my hair. I haven't had a relaxer since elementary school. Ain't that crazy, y'all? But I think I'm ready. Yeah, I want it to be natural since like I was a little girl. Decided to go natural and I've been natural ever since and I'm like ready for a new look, you know? I want to switch it up, do something different. I've been natural since I was literally like fucking 11, 12 years old. I went up to my mom one day. I didn't even know what natural hair was or that it existed because everyone in my household, we just got pressing curls. And I go to my mom, I'm like, Mom, I want to wear my natural hair. It was history. You're crazy. What the fuck, Jimmy? Jimmy, why would you say that? Oh my god. Aren't they so mean? Don't they be trying to bully somebody? Don't they be thinking they messing with somebody? I'm American. Call them. I can't wait to see ICE. What's up? I can tell them stop taking the good people. There are real predators. Go pick them up, okay? Tell ICE come here so I can have a conversation with them. Tell them we got predators and stuff like that. Pick them up. We don't need you to take the immigrants. They good. They good. Are they hurting anybody? They good. Shoot. I want to come chill with you too, boo. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm American, y'all. Sadly. I wish I was like some type of exotic Caribbean or something so I can be like, oh, I'm going to Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica multiple times. My daddy was Jamaican, but I'm going to Jamaica to to go visit my family. I have done that. I've done that. Wait, I don't gotta be Jamaican to do that. I've done that. I've seen the farm and everything. I know, but it's lit. Someone gonna help with my school loans. If anyone up here and want to help me with my school loans, I might want to help you. I'm joking. Oh my goodness. All I'm saying is, if you're not dusty,
I'm pretty good, girl. I act just just a little toxic sometimes, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna blow you up or anything or pop up to your house. Just you'll see. To pawn it off on a man. Spend money on a man. I haven't done that shit in 3 years. What are you talking about? I haven't paid. I don't give money to no man who don't work for me. What you doing? Are you my driver or something? Did I hire you? What am I giving you money for? How to get your page jumping? Any pointers? Be yourself. Get comfortable on the camera. Make impulsive decisions. You know how like well you're not a girl, so you don't know as much, but girls are very impulsive. Think of a girl doing something impulsive and do that online. Like and I'm not saying like it has to be like controversial or stupid for you to get you views, but like be impulsive online. Like say if there's like if you want to dance in front of everybody, put your phone down and dance in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just do that shit. I've been said I'm a gold digger. What are you guys talking about? I've been said that. I never got up on here and lied. I said that so long ago. I said that. And I tell every man that. What are you talking about? I'm not a liar. They know. They know what they give me. They know. The heck? What you talking about? 42, 42 on the timer. We got 42 likes, 42 views. What's up? What you talking about? They know. They know damn well I'm a gold digger. Like, even my boyfriends knew that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Yes, if you was rich, I would date you. As long as you not crazy. They knew. The heck? My boyfriend used to tell me all the time, you're just gonna no, you're just gonna leave me for somebody better. I probably should. Oh well. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I should do that. That's what you would do. The fuck? Not no fucking secret. It's nothing new. It's never been anything new. When you go from a teenager to an adult, you become more advanced, but this is nothing new. I say the same thing when it comes to yo, you know what's so funny? I say the same thing all the time when it comes to black men. I'd be like, that's why I don't date black men all the time. If I do mess with one, I'm like, that's why I need to stop. Swear to God, can't make this shit up. I don't care about no black man wanting me. Baby, I transcended as I got older. Like I said, black men make up 98% of the prison system and are the least educated. Y'all are not the prize. And if you're making money, it's probably illegal. You're probably like a scammer or something about to go to jail. You're not the prize. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, baby. They're going. These men is going. I don't know about that, babe. I don't know what statistic you got that from, but I don't know, baby. I mean, I mean, let's be real. If they're not going for black women, it's because we're black. It's not because we're women. That's the reason. That's the very reason why we still getting them because we women. At the end of the day, they just don't like black. They don't like you either. They don't like black men. They don't like black anything. That's okay. That's okay. You know how many people I switched it? It's okay. Sometimes you gotta switch people. You know what I love? When you can switch people someone's mind. Some of them might be racist and they come across you, they're not racist no more. Now, at least now they're not racist. It took you, but shoot. You know what I'm saying? Some men used to be, so I don't know. I don't know about this one, but a man could be horrible. Then he finally comes across a decent woman. He finally learns how to decently treat women. Okay, boom. We getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? It could be the first time. That's okay. What that got to do with anything? We got it. Mm, Well, men genuinely earn more than women because of sexism that you guys hate to acknowledge. That you guys have more. What do you call that? You guys have more privilege as a man. That's why I literally like you're. That's a different conversation for another time. I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. All beautiful, Joshy. I love you too. Thank you. Zero. Because I don't care. Because I don't care. um, but yeah. hmm Real good. This is a real good video. Period. I gotta do this more often. No tampons. Mm-mm. None. I was about to say a female trash lady. That's horrible. Why the fuck would she do that? Yeah. Oh, you are funny. They are very. Oh my God. They're so. It's so sad in America. Like how probably the no, that's not true. It's not the only place, but it just seems like I be seeing like black people be racist to other black people, and I'm like here's my thing about it. Like as a black woman, and I talk about not enjoying black men in America, I can statistically tell you why. And statistically, it's because they're dumb and dangerous. Black men start saying stuff like y'all are ugly. Like y'all just mean evil spirited, broke, evil spirited, dangerous men. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? um, well, you have to remember that the US that you're talking about is a group of very small, related, generationally passed down dictators basically as fake rulers and actors putting on shows for us. So you have to understand that like the stuff that's going on in America is not up to the Americans for the most part. And even when it is, when it comes to voting rights, although we are supposed to have great education here, as you can see as in the comments, people here are dumber than a rock. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they sit and while people are speaking pretty 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 educated, coming from a pretty educated standpoint or analog, you see how they just sit around and spew out negativity all day? That's why the our economy sucks because you see it's right there. You know, people would do anything besides read a book, you know. I got books for days. You know what I'm saying? I got books for days. I got like, task and stuff for days. The mental health statistics in the USA are horrible. These people are mentally ill and
how does our economy suck because I don't work and people can barely get a job? They don't they don't care about y'all. Anyway. uh, I don't know. What do you mean? How far do we go back? Some of us go farther than others. All depends on how much of that you know about your family history. Sadly, in America right now is like mentally ill people are calling mentally stable people mentally ill. Mental illness is just like basically acting perfect all the time and acting like there's nothing wrong when there's definitely things wrong here. That's number one. Number two is just being delusional and not making any sense, which is predominant in America. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. I've been saying that. Mm. What I do understand is that I'm not going to work if the wages don't match the price of living. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all sound stupid, broke, and desperate. And I know exactly how much you make. I know exactly how much sleep you get. Cause what? That doesn't even make why would like go to work for an economy that doesn't pay you enough to live? That's helpful. Okay. Yo, this is what I mean when I talk about mental illness, cause so go to work. I'm supposed to be dying for a job that's going to barely cover my bills. You might have to find you a skill and get paid from that, cause baby. Let me check the living wage right now. What's the isn't the hourly wage like $18? What's the hourly wage right now in Mass? What's the minimum wage? Whew. 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 What state are you in? Someone said $9. Uh, whew. Ah, you know, living wage is $25 an hour. So basically, what you're telling me is it would take me over 2 hours, possibly over 3 hours, to fill up my gas tank once. These motherfuckers are slaves. These people are so brainwashed. Oh my god, they don't understand how this go. They don't understand this matrix. Help them get it. You want me to work till I die? So they took my whole childhood, had me in a building for 6 to 8 hours a day, only let me go outside for 30 minutes at a time, wasted my whole day away, kept me in a specific classroom, made me sit down for hours, gave me detention for slouching. Yes, for slouching, put me in schools with no AC when it's 98 degrees outside, took away my entire life to get me ready to work in the factories, and you think I'm going? You must be slow. You think I'm going? I'll do anything but go back to the sweat factory. I'm not going so you can tell me to wake up again at this time and then have me getting out of work again like I'm getting out of school. F you to the fullest extent. I'm not doing it.
You had me sitting reading history books full of histories of lies just for it to come out today that everything that I tried to teach in class back then was true and that they lied, right? So you want me to go to work for people so that they can fund their trafficking ring that just came out? Y'all are just talking about one island. You're not talking about all the tea. Like, come on. These politics didn't know what's going on, but they all just happen to be related and cousins and brothers and sisters and aunties. You think I'm going to work for that? I would much rather put my blood, sweat, and tears into myself. That's what I want to do. I will get up on live for 365 days a year and not get paid. But I bet you I will get booked. Eventually, we'll get monetized. I will get deals. I've already had brand deals. I just haven't gotten around to the doing them yet. I've already like commissions already there. Like I'm straight. I'm straight. I don't want to do it. I'm good. I'm too good for that. Do you have any like keep what to you? Y'all be getting celebrities paid all the time that you claim that you hate. What are you talking about? You don't gotta like you nobody gotta like you for you to get their money. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stupid. This is the LGBT community channel. It is. Exactly. Period, Jason. I'm laughing. I laugh because people are funny. I'm laughing because it's funny. Literally. I don't know what you want me to say. Because you tell them like I'm because it's funny. Period. Nothing else to say. I've been standing out since I was a little girl. I was just telling you guys, I was always popular. I'm always popular. I just really doesn't matter whether people like you or not. I like being popular too. No. What the fuck is you? What type of dumbass question is that? Where's your bitch? Like what? You don't have a girl? You don't got nothing to screw right now? Where's a book? Do you have any food to cook? Where's your mother? Do you have a mother to call? Where's your daughter? Do you have a daughter to speak to or something? Do you have any family or something? You don't have anyone to go check on or something? Nobody needs you? Like, what the heck? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I'm trying to figure out. I love how much you are hurting the snowflakes with your laughter. You're funny. Exactly, laughing at obscurity. I laugh at guys, I've been this way since I was a little girl. Nothing's changed about me. I've always been this way. My mind has always been outside of the box. I already knew what was going on. I've spent a lot of my time in this lifetime letting people that I'm smarter than get me upset. This shit is hilarious to me. I don't take life as serious. It's not that serious. None of this is that serious. I don't do a lot of the bad things in this world, so I don't have to carry the burden of it. The rest is just funny. I got 209 subs. Period. 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 Okay, sorry. Sorry. No, I've actually gone viral, like, a lot. I've gone viral a lot on the internet. I've been around for a minute. Y'all don't know how, like, social media works, so you don't know how you you don't know the process, but nah, I'm making my rounds, and I've actually been lit on the internet, like, to the point where, like, people either already see me before or they're like, "You look familiar," or, "You about to see me because 'cause I'm coming." You know what I'm saying? I've been on the internet for a long time. I don't just be on YouTube. No, there's real people in the chat. I mean, even if you feel like there's only trolls in the chat, there's 40 people watching live. There's people watching. You real as fucking funny. I like you. Thank you. I like my baby hair with baby hair and afro. I like my son with his Negro nose nostrils. Hair nappy as fuck, cause I said so. What are you talking about? Hell yeah, my baby hair nappy. That's how I like that. That's how I like that. I like them with nappy hair, big nostrils, a dinosaur t-shirt on with some shorts and some sandals for the summer. Real kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some real kid stuff. No Nike. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that. I want you to put on all the kid stuff. Period. No games. No games. I said I don't want y'all. My son is different. Like he came from me. You think he's gonna be like you? Stop being silly. My son is not anything like you don't you guys have nothing in common. You get what I'm saying? Like you guys come from two different women, like nothing in common. You know what I'm saying? Like a different bloodline and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like you and my baby, my black man, are nothing alike. You get what I'm saying? Like that's a different type of black man that I have. You are a stereotype. He's an angel. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You get what I'm saying? It's a big difference. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Like, and then on top of that, that's not a man, that's a baby. I doubt he's gonna be like a patriarchal man. I really doubt it. Hi, baby. Thank you. Yeah, and you're gonna be broke. It's okay. Keep making them kids. Oh, I look like a baby. Thank you. I like that. Oh, how old? You know, just saying, you know, what was you saying, like 21? Like, what was you thinking? I am out. So I really gotta go.